Hi everyone, Betty Midland here. I'm a student at Ashworth and I've decided to create this video for a lot of our new students, particularly those that have just started, and what you can expect to look forward to, as well as students that are still in their first semester and that are getting done. I've seen on the forums questions regarding transcripts, about proctors and grades and shipments. And the first thing I'd like to let you all know is that when you sign in through the student forum into your classes, you will find on the left-hand side of your screen an option called Student Handbook. You can either open that up online or you can download it as a PDF file. You'll need Acrobat Reader, but most of you will probably already have that. If not, there's a link there for you to download Acrobat. All of your questions would be answered in that student handbook, but for the sake of time, there's 4 basic areas I kind of wanted to cover real quick with everyone. The first one is transcripts. And you'll find on your in your student handbook on page 3 the forms, all of the forms that you will need to submit to Ashworth once you begin your education. And the transcript form for your high school GED, if you need to get that, your college credit, if you have credits at another college that you want to transfer over to Ashworth, the form is there for you. The other thing is that sometimes there's a delay in Ashworth receiving your transcripts. The first thing I would suggest is contacting the institution that you're getting your transcripts from and find out what the status is. If they have been sent out and there's been a reasonable amount of time, then you might want to contact Ashworth Student Services and find out what the situation is. The other thing that I want to get into real quick has always been a problem, and that is how to get your proctor. And the student handbook explains that when you're about 3/4 of the way through your first semester, you will need to fill out the proctor form, which is included in your student handbook. If you are going to have a teacher or a professor be your proctor, you only need to nominate that one individual. Otherwise, you will need to nominate 2 proctors. They cannot be a family member, somebody that you live with, anybody that would tend to give you a break on doing your studies. But again, look in your student handbook. It gives you everything that you need to understand the requirements for your proctor. But that needs to be, in order to stay on top of your studies and to keep them going at a regular pace, you need to have that done. When you've finished the 3rd, maybe the 4th, or when you start the 4th course in your first semester, that's the best time to get your proctor form filled out and get it sent in. You can either mail it in or you can fax it in. Again, please refer to your student handbook because it has the fax number and all that information in there. The other thing is about shipments of textbooks. There's been a lot of issues with that, and they are getting better. One of the problems is sometimes Ashworth is going through an inventory, and so they're not releasing any books temporarily. The other issue is sometimes they're out of stock, and that's not their fault. It's because the publisher hasn't refurbished their stock and therefore given us what we need to get out to the students. So if it's a long period of time, usually 7 to 10 days after you receive an email that your text has been shipped, you should have it. If it goes more than, I would say, 12 days, then you can send a PM to Ryan or Paul, and they'll find out, what the issue is. In the meantime, please, 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 when you sign into your courses, look for your student handbook. It'll be in every one of your courses and it doesn't change. Download it and become familiar with it. And if you have questions that you don't understand or they don't make sense to you, don't hesitate to post in the forums or catch us on Twitter. There's several of us that's monitoring Twitter, and oftentimes you're going to get your answers quicker there than on the forums. So good luck, and please, please, please download your student handbook. Use that as your Bible while you're at Ashworth College, because it will have everything in there that you need to know to be successful in getting paperwork done. It'll answer your questions as far as anything academically regarding grades, regarding plagiarism, all of that. So again, get your student handbook, and if you have questions, let us know. Thanks.